g'day tubes, how's she hanging? So pretty good here. Now if you remember last week, we had primed the bucket. Well, I came down on like Saturday late and did one side and then flipped Sunday yesterday and did the other side. So I got her all painted, and pretty much as I'm going to probably put on her because it's not going to last long anyways. So silky smooth. Should be good. Not going to last long, I know that. As soon as we hit the dirt, this will be whoosh, gone. Oh well. Oh, nice and smooth. Now it needs, well, it's not bad. I might even leave her for a few days till we actually go ahead and try her here, because it is a little bit. This side's not bad actually, but this side, well, actually it's not bad. But yeah, I think I'll leave her for a couple more days until we, you know, can actually dig with her. But I guess we could mount it. Actually, that would probably be a good spot for it to finish drying. Oh, pardon me, coffee burps. So yeah, I think she should work pretty good. I don't exactly know what I would change, you know, if I was to build another one. Might actually build another one that's wider. This is about the same one as we got. I want to build one that's, well, crap, I don't have my tape. Hang on. I had a tape up here. So this one was about, what did we say? Oh crap, there goes the tape. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So we'll say cutting edge is 12 inch, so that's roughly what she'd be. It might end up being a little less, like maybe an 11 or so by the time you, well, it should actually be out to about 12. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Should be by the time you're done maybe a little bigger. It might be actually 13 or 14 by the time, you know, you go up and down in the hole a few times and the sides falling a little bit, so that's not too bad. And so I'm kind of thinking I want to build one. Oh, the paint made her a lot heavier. Something probably sort of like this again, with this kind of cutting edge, roughly. I'm not too sure if I like the angle I got on there, but anyways. Oh, I don't think I'd want to go too wide. It'd be more for like, not really necessarily digging, because I don't know this thing's going to lose a lot of power real fast if you go too big of a bucket. But I'm sure that they have one that's 24 inch. Boy, I don't know. I could probably look up some numbers. You know, you might be able to even go to 20, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't do very good digging, but maybe a 32. That's pretty huge. Holy cow, I don't know if I want to go that big or not. I'm thinking 24. 24 might be all right. And that's more like for leveling kind of thing, you know, not really necessarily digging. So if you got piles of junk, you could put that on and just kind of, you could do it with this too, you know, but I don't know. We'll figure something out. But that, I want to build a ripper tooth for it too. And actually, the thumb I ordered for it is, I'm not too sure if he's got it here at the dealership or what, but he texted me, or not texted me, he emailed me the other day, and he asked, are you going to be around? We could come measure your machine, make sure this is going to fit. And I'm like, make sure it's going to fit? You ordered it for that machine, did you not? It should fit. So I don't know what's going on there, but he's like, oh no, that's not going to end up working out today. This was like last Friday at like 3 o'clock or something. I'm like, yeah, you think, bud? So anyways, I said to him, I could even bring it over if you want, and you could, you know, size it up. He never got back to me last week, so I don't know what's going on with it now. But anyways, so we got a thumb ordered, but what it is and where it is and if it's going to work, I don't know yet. So I mean, I could have built one myself, but I'm like, that was a lot of geometry thinking and work for the big backhoe here and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna order one. I kind of crapped out on that, but you know, all the hydraulics and the hoses you got to get made up, and I'm like, I don't think so. So I just ordered the kit. You know, what the heck, eh? It'd be nice to actually have something factory made that's on it. But anyways, so yeah, we'll let this dry up a little more here. And then maybe tomorrow or something. Oh, tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow's going to work or not. I might be not here for long tomorrow. I have stuff to do, so. But anyways, we'll figure out sometime, give her a little test day. I think it should actually work out pretty darn good. But anyways, I guess I don't know what yet. Should have made about 6 of these when I was doing them. These ear things would have been a little better, but oh well. Hopefully it's going to clear all right now where I cut these off, because they actually came down out here a little bit too far, right? So we cut a bit off there and then kind of hardly wouldn't even know now, but I guess we can mount her up and give her a shot here. Okay, this thing's so light I can pretty much put her on by holding it, which is awesome, but I do need 2 hands. So I will have to get a tripod. Alright, I know if I maybe have to start this up to maybe pull this up out of the way. I'll try putting one in here without starting her. See what happens here. This thing might get in the way here. Well, I guess I could. Well, sort of. We're good. Kind of thought I might have had to scrape the paint out of the doolies there too, but they're good. So we'll lock a pin on. Good. Now this one might be a little tricky because it is down so far. Because I'm going to have to, like that. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, this is one of those pins that doesn't want to close or stay open. Get in there, you rat. Ay! Fingers. Perfect. Now I'm all greasy, but anyways, perfect. All right. Well, you know what? I want to test a bit of curling action here. That hopefully curls in a little more than that. Let's get her started here. Warm it up. Shouldn't have to warm it up, but we gotta warm it up. Alright. Yeah, that looks better. We got better clearance there now on the bolt. A little too much, but that's all right. I think she should work good. Oh yeah, that's going to get lots of ripping. All right, well, let's put her as if we're straight out here. Oh wow, that opens up really good. Woo. Okay, so that's going to be smashed down the hole. I want to do a bit of measuring here. So starter hole. Now it might be a little different once we get into the dirt, but basically that should work pretty good. I'm quite a bit shorter than I was before. But yeah, we won't really know until we get it into the dirt, I guess. Maybe we'll try that after lunch. Who knows? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta grease those pins. Oh, down and grab our greaser off the tractor here. Carry a greaser with me because you never know when you might want to grease. Give her a good couple of shots here until I really see her pouring out. Oh, that's pretty good. I like this grease gun because you got a volume, which is a whole lot of grease but not a lot of pressure. Or if you got a stubborn fitting, you can turn it to pressure. And I don't know what she actually pumps to, but it's a lot. Okay. I'll give these guys a little bit here too. Oh, let go! They had a really cool grease fitting I seen. Or not fitting, grease gun end. These things at, where was that? John Deere. And it had like a, it clicked on, click, but then you had to pull a little thing back to get it off again because it wouldn't come off. I'm like, well, that's not much good if you get into somewhere where you say can't get your hand. As in, hang on. So if I, clicked her on, say, way back up and under here, there's not much way I'm going to get in there with my hand to unclip that again. So I'm like, that's cool, but not cool. You get her stuck and then you're screwed. All right, maybe there's a couple other I better hit here too. I want to keep her well greased. I've got you guys way too close here. Well greased. In there. In there. There's a couple on the side here that do the skier inside. It says only every 50 hours. Wow, I think I'd be doing a little more than that. There's one back here. Squeeze me for a second. I think I got that one. Get this one. You guys probably can't see too well. I'm going to move you over here a little bit more better. And let me get that one. Give her some more. Okay. And the crap, do I have to get those? I'm going to get it outside, I guess. It's funny, back in here though, there's not one. You think there'd be something up there or something. Oh, I'm sure there's a few I've missed. I'll have to do it when I get them outside here. Double check everything again. Anyways, well, let's go up maybe the top of the hill and try digging a hole with it. Oh yeah, I must say that paint isn't too far off, really. It's maybe just a little bit redder. That's what I'm sort of seeing, comparing the boom to the bucket there. It's maybe, well, maybe it's just cleaner too. I don't know. But anyways, let's head up the top of the hill here. Well, unfortunately, we maybe not be able to do this today. Holy friggin' rain. I just went for lunch, come back, and she's raining and stuff. So I don't know how much it's supposed to go, but it's wet enough out there I can't take cameras out, so that sucks. Aw, man, what the heck. But anyways, maybe while we're waiting, I was gonna maybe make another bucket, but I was gonna take a suggestion of one is that suggested why not use your pipe instead of having to heat and bend the material. Good idea, except I don't know exactly if it's gonna give me, you know, enough or too much. You might need a bigger diameter pipe so it doesn't come so fast around, but I guess it would work. Because then you could just cut, you know, whatever width you want your bucket, and then just cut off, like, well, we'd have to mark it out. Let's get it on the table there. Okay, so kind of depending how you would shape it, it depends on where you're going to cut it. So you'd kind of want this to come down, oops, sorry, come down and then straight out a bit, and then this to kind of go out, and then maybe up a bit, as in you'd have to add pieces to it, like flat pieces. What do I got for flat pieces here? So I don't know if that's going to give you the idea, but basically this would get cut off about here somewhere, and then these would get joined onto that cut. This pretty much cut her in half, I guess, kind of thing. You'd cut it about here too, so here and here. Take that top piece off, use that as your curl, and then come up with like another piece. I don't have the exact right piece, but another piece up to here, kind of thing. Either that, or you could, I've seen the buckets too, they've made them where they just kind of, actually they didn't have, you think now, they didn't have any bend, I don't think, in it. It was just like straight and then up. I don't really like the looks of that. I like the more professionalism looking of the nice curve in it. But yeah, you could use something like that. You know, bring it up higher or something that would hold a little more dirt too. So I don't know. It uses a lot of heat off the torch and really burns up the gas fast, but I almost kind of like doing it the other way. This probably would work, but then you're going to have a join on the bottom here to your plate here. So there's going to be a weld join there. And then where she comes back here, where you put the other straight piece on, there's going to be a weld join along there. Whereas the ones that I build or have built is like one thingy, you know. But the only other thing I don't really sort of like about using it this way is when you put those plates on, you gotta make sure they're bang right on too, where, you know, once I heated this up and wrapped her around, it's pretty much good, you know, where that would, you know, because if you're this way or that way or cockeyed this way or that way too much, she'd be totally scrapped, so she wouldn't work. So I don't know, maybe it's easier than I thinking that it would be, but yeah, this has got a nice curve to it, and it would be a nice curve for the bucket, but I don't know. Let me think of those other buckets. They are flat on the back. Let me see if I can find a picture. Hang on a sec. For example, this one, it's a little different. So they've used a curve right to the front and then gone like this with it. So it's really, that's really different. I don't know if I'd want to do something like that, or not really. That one's a rounded one. Wow, those are sure used those ones. Wow. That one's pretty much rounded. Rounded. Definitely rounded. See, this one's got basically like this at the back. That's sort of kind of what it would be like. Something like that, where I'd use like partial of this and then kind of up and out. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think it's more work doing it this way with this thing, because now I'd have to plasma cut this. I'd have to get these sheets made, weld on. Whereas I could just cut a piece of stuff, tack it on here, and just start heating the crap out of her and start bending it around. I don't know what to say. Wish I had a roller. Holy, look at that. That's for ripping rock. It's a rock ripping bucket. Kind of neat, eh? Yeah, it's the same sort of thing where the pipe's at the back kind of thing. Same again there, where the pipe bend is at the back. Roundy. Ooh, I like that. pretty crazy. It's like a thumb and digger all in one. See, that's rolled. Yeah, I wish I had a roller machine. I don't have the room. Oh, that's cool. But I really don't have the room for any more equipment, so I'd have to get rid of the other junk. Oh, that's neat. Just like a rock raker. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's a different one too. I'm not sure what that one's for. Pins. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Sort of another one like it. That's kind of the one I was thinking of, where it's kind of flat on the top. Oh, that's a little overkilled. Park that guy inside of that thing. Wow, look at the size of that one. I don't know what they use that for, trenching or something maybe. Wow. Holy! It's like a ripper tooth and bucket all in one. Here's a nice rounded one. Pretty much any shape you kind of want to build, eh? You can build her like that. Sure wish I had one of those laser cutter, CNC cutter things. I could cut her. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's another rock ripper. There's a nice big wide one. Holy. You can see the roll marks, the bend marks in that. That's what I need, is a bender machine. But I doubt she would do the thickness of stuff that I used. Not the size that I could get in here anyways. Lots of buckets. There you go again. See, I don't understand why they cut all that out of there. Like, I would have left that flat, and then stuff's not going to spill out the side. That seems kind of silly doing it like that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Oh, anyways, I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow or something to do chesting this bucket out. I can't dig out in this crap. Frickin' rain. Well, she stopped raining a little bit, and I'll tell you what, I come back to run that little machine and show you that. And I started walking down from the house, and I hear something what sounded like a ATV or something up in behind my garage. I'm like, what the frig? There's Dylan's at school. So I'm like, I know who the frick it is. Well, I don't know who it is, but the other day I seen this yellow ATV, someone that lives up the road around us here somewhere, frickin' going up and down my topsoil pile. I'm like, really? So I went and took my loader and made it really steep and piled it really high so they couldn't do it. Well, I frickin' come down, like I say, to run the machine, and I hear this ATV behind the garage. I'm like, oh, what the frig? So I went and looked. Sure enough, yellow ATV. 2 people on this yellow ATV. Wish I was filming them. I had my camera with me, totally forgot. And would have been good evidence. Because one was off watching while the other one was doing donuts around my frickin' topsoil pile, and then up and over the topsoil in the middle. I'm like, really? As soon as the kid saw me, like it was a kid and like a father, like older than me, jumped on it and fricked right off through here. We're in the back bush now. Well, the back field, the cemetery's over there. And I'm like, just wait a minute, I don't mind if you ride here, just don't, pardon me, frickin' wreck the place. And he wrecked the place. Pretty ticked. Pretty frickin' ticked, I'm telling you. Really ticked. So, they come out. I was trying to walk through as fast as I could. And by that time they were like way up. And then they started coming back down here. And he seen me about here and he's, oh, just turn around. So they turned around, went back that way, and then fricked off up in the bush somewhere. I don't know where they went, but if I had my ATV all ready to go, which it is, I just have to hook the battery and the seat back on, I would have been freaking high-speed pursuing them. Because both of them could not go as fast as I could on mine, I can guarantee you that one. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is, I'll show you this damage. I mean, it'll just grass, it'll grow back, whatever, but you don't do that to someone else's property. And I'm pretty sure this Highway 10 here, they live just up along there somewhere, because I was listening as I frigged off up there, and then and it kind of died. So I'm like, oh, they just live up there somewhere, so I can only imagine. But anyways, they've been out ripping around on Dylan's track, it looks like, too, which that's fine, I don't mind that. But they go through and then they were making a mess in the cemetery. That's not fine. That is not fine. And actually, this land we're on here, technically we're trespassing too, because it is actually supposed to be all houses built in here eventually. So I guess I'm gonna have to get mean and bring in a bunch of trees and logs and sticks and pile it here so they can't get through. And I do have them resources. Ah, for frig's sakes. Would not stop and talk to me, because I guess he figured I'm gonna freak on him, which probably I would have. But doing donuts like all the frig around here, and then up over my topsoil. As you can see, the fresh rip marks on my topsoil. You know, they're tearing around here, ripping. Especially over here in the real mud stuff, just giving her, you know. Now, not saying that I've never done that, but I'm the one that's got to fix it if I wreck it. They just frig off. So there you go, climbing the topsoil. Now, honestly, I don't mind them doing it. I don't really like them wrecking the grass and whatever. I don't mind them doing this, but the problem is, no helmets on them. Either one of them. If he goes up there, flips the thing back on top of himself, kills himself, it's my fault. That would be my fault, because he's on our land and there's actually no fence there keeping him out. So I mean, look at the mess he's made here, ripping and tearing and, you know, just juicing her, you know. I mean, Dylan and I ride here too. We don't do this, but we also don't ride here when it's wet, you know, ripping and tearing or whatever like that. We'll do that back somewhere else, you know, where it's not so much, you know, well, this is a freaking cemetery here, you don't do that. So I've got a pile of stuff way over there and some old foundations. I'm gonna have to take them, pile them, throw some brush on top, you know, make it very impassable that they'll just like, oh, I guess we're not going there. That's right, you're not going in here. Holy friggin' cracks, I see you again. Bullets will fly. Let's say that. Holy geez, so I guess I gotta go make a barricade now. Poor Dylan doesn't have anywhere to ride at all now, because that's gonna block off anything he was riding on back there. So, oh, for frig's sakes. Oh man, in a way both parties are kind of in the wrong, because, you know, we're going over there and riding, but we're not in the cemetery there. That's the neighbor's yard, which is not getting used yet, but once that turns to the houses, that'll be it. That's really pissed me off. Oh, and then it really pissed me off too when he started coming back down the field and he'd turn around. Oh, turn around, I could see him. I'm just like, wait a second. I'm like, just hold the frig on, you know. I was like, what did I say? I was just like, just hold on a second. And the funny thing was too, when I caught him here and they both jumped on, I'm like waving, trying to stop him. He just goes, gives me like a, I'm like, oh, really? Oh my God. So I don't know if we're gonna get to doing this today or not. I'm gonna have to go build a barricade, I guess, but maybe later on we'll get a chance and then go try her out. Anyways, I'll throw my forklift forks on, I guess, and take the bucket off, put them on, and then go build a barricade. Okay, that should be enough to deter them from wanting to come in here. I got a whole bunch of bases like this, all covering there, and then a bunch of brush on top of that. Dug a nice big trench around here, about that deep by that wide. Pretty hard to get through here now. And yeah, I got one other spot that I kind of think that I might be coming in, which is further down the bush line there. So I'm gonna dig a little bit more here and pile it a little bit higher, so it makes it look even worse. So sweet, good luck now, boys. Frickin' morons. Well, got some nice big logs I'm gonna throw in this other spot too, kind of build her up, make it look really impassable, and then I'll dig another pit on that side too. and pile it all up, make it look really impassable. Too bad I gotta do this though, but anyways, glad I got a set of forks because it sure makes the job a lot easier. It works awesome. But anyways, I'll just wait for the kids to get home, and then I'll go making some more mess, I guess, back here, and you know, whatever. Look at the sun. Might get time to do some digging today, but I don't know. Get this digging done. I'm really not in the mood for doing, you know, that, but we'll see when I'm done here. Maybe we'll leave her for tomorrow or something, or whatever. I don't know. It's not a real super important thing, but we'll do a dig fest with her. Dig a couple of good holes anyways, and then try her out. But kind of thinking that maybe our next project should be a mailbox. Oh, brighter, whiter teeth. Take that back. Yeah, what the heck I stuck on here? Oh, it was a warning sticker or something. It blended in so good I couldn't hardly see. But yeah, I think, I mean, this box is still good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It does need, like, the lettering redone, you know, on the side, but, I don't know. I have to pretty much repaint it, too, just to do that, you know? So, I mean, I might as well build a new box, but maybe, actually, how wide is this one? Oh, what's my hip muscle? Wow. It's about that wide. Oh man, I got a tape measure here somewhere. Hang on. Whoops, sorry, I almost dropped you. Oh, it's echoey. But anyways, if I use that pipe, I could use like 1/2 of the pipe for the top. But this is 8-inch, I would say, where I only got a 7-inch pipe. So it should be a bit narrower. Which I guess would work. You know what I could do is use that and then kind of go down like this, like a slopey kind of roof, and then make a front door for it kind of thing. I don't know what to think about that. Looky what we found. Very pretty.
Double rainbow though?
No, that's just the tail end of her, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sweet. Lots of colors. Right down to purple, it looks like, on the very far left. Sort of reddy, yellowy, greeny, bluey, purpley. That's pretty sweet.
You can just barely see it though.
Yeah. I guess that's probably going to be it for today. I'll leave that digging thing for tomorrow maybe, or whatever, the next day actually. I'm not be around too much tomorrow for the morning part anyways, till the afternoonish, but just not in the mood for doing that right now. Sorry. Had her all set up until I started walking down to the garage and heard these freaking idiots down here, and then that was the end of that, I guess. But anyways, what the heck's going on in the river here? Why is it blue? We had a rain, yeah, but not that much. Huh. I don't know. Wasn't like it's no higher the level, but why it's coming down that color, I don't know. She contaminated with something, maybe. Oh crap. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna head her out and stuff. Like I say, I don't mind them. Well, I do mind them riding in the cemetery, because that's not right. Mind you, we do it, but like I say, I gotta clean the mess up if, you know, we do make one. It's just more or less the liability thing. If they say flip that ATV on top of themselves, if they're going up that friggin' topsoil pile and kill themselves or hurt themselves, I would have been liable for that. So I can't be having that in here like that. So anyways, this ticks me off, you know, that I'm waving like stop, and you know, they just frig right off, you know, instead of stopping and talking, you know, whatever. And I guess he figured I'd be pretty pissed at him, you know, and be yelling and cursing and swearing and whatever. But, you know, it wouldn't really take much canvassing to go up the road here to these houses and probably figure out who and where they are. But, you know, would have been doing that if they would have been in the cemetery on the plots. That would have been totally different. There would have been probably trespassing criminal stuff going on there with police and stuff. You know, I would have left the footwork to them guys, and they'd go and find out who they were and stuff, and then charge them with destruction and whatever you'd get on them. I don't know, probably lots. Trespassing for sure. I'm sure there'd be lots you could get on them. But anyways, that's about it for today. I'm gonna head her out, go and chill out for a while, and we'll catch you maybe tomorrow. I don't know, like I say, I might not be here for some of the day. We'll catch you later. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Well, just before we say good day, we got a couple more letters in the mail today, and a card. We got a card from Doug, 1969 Chevy Malibu. Thanks, Doug, for sending that out. He used to live kind of closest to me here, but then he moved to like 2.5 hours away. So, anyways, not because of me, I don't think, but a better house come up, and I guess they moved. But anyways, we got a couple letters here. First one is from Harry. It says, "Hi, BILLSTMAXX. My name is Harry. I'm gonna have trouble with your last name, but Abramovitz. Did I get it right? Abramovitz? Something like that. Sorry if I got it wrong. I do apologize. But anyways, let's carry on with this letter." And he says, "I've been watching your videos for at least a year now, and finally decided to send you a bit of fan mail from me. I really enjoy your Farm Sim Saturday videos and your videos where you get the 110 and 2032 ready for spring or winter." Which reminds me, I still got to put the loaded tires in the back of the small guy. Anyways, hope to get this letter in time for your next Sunday mail day. Actually, I'm just kind of doing the mail as they sort of come, sort of thing. And do you think it could send me a BILLSTMAXX and a John Deere sticker? I'm still trying to get this silly computer going here, and I don't know if it's going to go. I might have to figure out another program or get the updated Windows 7 program for it, for this plotter, because this computer I'm using here is, I think, pretty much screwed. Poor thing. She's not starting and running too good anymore. So, but anyways, because I need the older version of Windows to run that software to run the thing. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks. Keep up the epic work on your videos. Do you think you could subscribe to my channel on YouTube? Here is the link to my channel. Now this is quite a big link. That's a lot of Deweys. Wow. They must be getting a lot of users now, because normally they would do youtube.com/user/BILLSTMAXX. I think that's what mine is, so that's how long I've had mine, but now it's lots of other links I gotta, I guess, you know, to make it work. So anyways, thanks, Harry, for sending that in. And we got another letter here. Anyways, this is from Charles Jones. He says, "My name is Charles Jones. I'm 13 years old, and I live in a small I live in the town of Smith Mill, PA. I found your channel a little over a year ago and immediately became a subscriber. Thanks, buddy. I'm a huge fan of your videos. They give me something nice to look forward to when I come home from school each day. A little while back, watched your gutter cleaning video with the quadcopter, and I seen a canoe in your backyard. Yes, I do have a canoe. The trouble is, I'll tell you about that in a sec. He says here, I thought it would be really cool to do a video if you could take it out sometime and record it. Me and my dad both have kayaks." Okay, so I do have a canoe. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, my balance is not good for a canoe. Found that out a few times the hard way. So I don't generally go in a canoe, you know, that's, you know, I like to go on boats that weigh more than I do, kind of thing. Canoes don't weigh that much, and the guy my size in it, in a thing that's not meant for really a guy my size, just, you know, makes it way too top heavy, and I end up getting wet. So anyways, me and my dad both have kayaks. We both really enjoy your paddling. We both really enjoy paddling the lakes and rivers nearby here. I understand your situation and how busy you are. Yeah, this year has been just stupid busy. how busy you are. If you ever had a chance to send me one of those sweet stickers that says I'm subscribed to BILLSTMAXX on YouTube, that would be awesome. If I can get this computer going, holy cow, I don't know, this computer, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I've got nothing with that older Windows on it now, so if this thing's screwed, we might be screwed. But anyways, I'm subscribed to BILLSTMAXX on YouTube, that would be awesome. I would mostly likely stick it on my ATV. It's got pictures down here we'll look after. Oh, bad ATV, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Most likely stick it on my ATV, which is also Polaris Sportsman. Oh, you're okay now. You're fine. If you could possibly show this in a video, that'd be extremely happy. Thank you for your content and keep up the great work of maintaining that cemetery. Thanks, buddy. So there is a kayak picture. Sweet. And an ATV picture. It's hard to sort of tell what it is. Looks like it's a bit newer than mine, though. I don't know. I don't know what size that one is. Sweet. Thanks, Charles. But anyways, that's it for today. Maybe tomorrow, if I get the time, we'll pop that thing out and get digging a hole, try it out and see how she works. But anyways, thanks again for the letters and stuff from everybody there, and we'll catch you maybe tomorrow-ish.